students, welcome to our YouTube channel for bank, SSC and railway exams. In today's video, we will be discussing the questions from topic simple equations. We will be discussing those questions which have appeared in SSCCGL 2024 actual exam. Now, as you can see, the topic is simple equations. We have included all the categories of questions where forming an equation will be required to solve the problems, like ages problems, coins problems, consistent equations, inconsistent equation, equation in 2 variables, equation in 3 variables, etc. So, all these categories of problems have been put together and we will be discussing them under the topic of simple equations. SSCCGLE 2024 exam was held in 36 slots. All these slots put together, the questions from these topics like ages, coins, equations are about 40 plus questions. We will not be discussing all the 40 questions. We will take up 10 important questions where you will learn some trick or a direct method of solving those questions. So, we have identified such questions which cover a wide range of concepts. Okay. So, let us get started. Before we start the session, if you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do subscribe and also press the bell icon so that you keep getting the notifications whenever we upload new content on our YouTube channel. First question. Now, what is given in this question? At a cave, Rama brought drinks for her 7 friends at 240. The total amount she has spent is 240. Number of friends are 7. Some of them wanted coffee while others wanted black tea. So, coffee and tea. A regular cup of coffee is 40 rupees and a regular cup of tea is black tea is costing 30 rupees. How many cups of tea did she purchase? Now, this problem you can work out from the options or you can look at writing equations, very simple equations. So, let us write 2 simple equations and try it out first. Total number of friends are 7. So, the number of coffee and tea that they are going to purchase is 7. So, C plus T is equal to 7. Cost of a coffee is 40 rupees. So, cost of coffee is 40 rupees, 40 into C, and T is costing 30 rupees. 30 into T is equal to, what is the total amount she is spending? 240 rupees. Now, what do you want to find from these 2 equations? We need to find how many cups of tea she purchased. That means you have to find the value of T. Now, you can eliminate C from these 2 equations by multiplying the first equation by 40. Now, do not write more steps after this. Do oral calculations as far as possible. Let us try it out. When you multiply the first equation by 40, so 40C and 40C is cancelled. 40T minus 30T gives you 10T and 40 into 7 is 240. 40 into 7 is 280. 280 minus 240 will give you 40. So, what is the value of T here? The value of T is 4. So, she has purchased 4 cups of tea. The equations were very simple. We solved them orally without writing more simplification steps. So, your answer is choice 1, that is 4. Same problem, if you look at working out from the choices, how it goes, let us see. Cups of cups of tea, let us take the first choice. Tea is how much? 4. Number of cups of tea, assume it is 4. What is the cost of each tea? Black tea cost 30 rupees. So, 4 into 30 is 120. Now, when the answer is 4 in the first one, the total cups are 7. So, coffee will be 3 and cost of each coffee is 40. So 3 into 40 is 120. This is now 240. So you can do it from options also, but if this correct option is there in the fourth choice, then you have to try one by one and that takes more time. So another way of solving would be to write two very simple equations and solve them without writing many simplification steps. Try to do calculations orally and you will see how your speed improves dramatically. Oral calculation improves the speed dramatically. Try it out. Let's go to the next questions. Okay, so this first question is clear. Question number 2. Let's look at this question. This is again a question on equations. We will not read it and then start solving. What we will do is, as and when we keep reading the question, we will write the equations also. That will save some time for you. 2 biscuits, 1 chocolate, 69. 2 biscuits, 1 chocolate, 69. So as I read, I write equations at the same time. 2 chocolates, 3 cups, 127. 2 chocolates plus 3 cups of coffee. B is biscuits, C is chocolates, coffee I will take it as A. Okay. So A represents coffee. 2 chocolates and 3 cups of coffee. So it is not A, it is 3A. 3 cups of coffee is 127. One more equation. 3 biscuits, 4 chocolates. 3 biscuits, 4 chocolates. What else is there? 3 biscuits, 4 chocolates, 2 cups of coffee. So 2A. Coffee I have taken it as A. Cost 229. What is that? You have to find what is the cost of 5 biscuits, 5 chocolates and 5 cups of coffee. That means you need to find 5 times A plus B plus C. You have to find 5 times A plus B plus C. Your final answer should be a multiple of 5. Let us look at the options. Now, when you look at the options, there is only one option which is not a multiple of 5, that is 304. But you are left over with other 3 options. So, let us try it and do it by equation method. As I told you in the previous question that do mind calculations as far as possible. Your equation solving also will become faster. Okay. Generally, these kind of questions take about 2 minutes if you are fast in solving equations. If you do not have a practice of solving equations, these kind of questions can take even more than 3 minutes. But let us see how to do it orally. Now, since I am explaining to you students, I may take 3 or 4 minutes to solve it. But in the exam, you have to do it for yourself and you can do it even much faster. Now, first equation is B and C, second equation is C and A. So, what you can do is, you can take the first one and last one and convert it into C and A. You can take the second one and last one, first and last, and get an equation in C and A. Second and last combinations you can try. Let's see what we can do here. The first one is B and C. The last one is ABC. So, let's take these two and try and eliminate B and get an equation in terms of C and A, because the second equation is in terms of C and A. Let's see how we do it. Multiply the first equation by 3 and the last equation by 2. This is 2B, this is 3B. Multiply this equation by 3, this equation by 2. Let's solve orally and get an equation. 2 into 3B is 6B, 3 into 2B is 6B, this is gone. 2 into 4C, 8C, 3 into C, 3C. 8C minus 3C. I am subtracting these two equations. 8C minus 3C. 5C plus 2 into 2A. A is coffee. 2 into 2A. 4A. There is no coffee here. So here I get 4A is equal to 229 into 2. 229 into 2. 230 into 2 is 460 minus 2. That is 458. 3 into 69. 3 into 70 is 210. 210 minus 3 is 207. 458 minus 207 gives you 251. So this is one equation in C&A. This is one equation in C&A. So let us solve these two equations now. 2C plus 3A is equal to 127. 5C plus 4A is equal to 251. You can do it here itself, but since I write too many things here, it will become cluttered. I have just written down here. You can actually in the exam, you can do it here itself. Okay. Now let's solve these two. Multiply the first one by 5 and the second one by 2. 5 into 2, 10C. 2 into 5, 10C. 10C is gone. 5 into 3A, 15A. 2 into 4A, 8A. 15A minus 8A, 7A is equal to 5 into 127. 130 into 5 is 650. 3, 5, 15. Reduce. 650 minus 15 will give you 635. Minus 251 into 2 is 502. 600 minus 500, 635 minus 500, 135. दो और निकाल दो, 133. 7A is equal to 133. You should know your tables here. You should know your tables here. That is very important. All multiplication tables till 20, you should be perfect. So 7A is equal to 133. What is the value of A from this? Coffee, you got it as 19. Now take this coffee value 19 and A value and substitute here. See here. A is 19. Now I won't write any more equations. I will just find the values. A is 19. 19 into 3, 57. 127 minus 57, 70. 2C is 70. What is chocolate value? Chocolate value I am getting as 35. Take the first equation. Chocolate value you got it as 35. Substitute 35 here. 69 minus 35, 34. 2B is equal to 34. What is B? 17. This is what I was saying, that without writing many steps, please do calculations orally. Now you got all these three values. What you have to find? A plus B plus C into 5. 19 plus 17 is 36. 36 plus 35 is 71. 71 into 5 will be your answer. That is equal to 350 and another 5. So that is 355. Choice number 4. Okay. So this kind of question takes time to solve, 2 minutes or even more. So you have to be very careful in the exam that generally attempt these kind of questions at the end of the time that you are allotting for your mathematics section in the SSC exam. So if it takes time, do it at the end. If time doesn't permit, you can skip these kind of questions. But still, if you want to do and score marks, do the simplifications in mind, oral calculations, and do not write many equations. Okay. I hope this lengthy question is clear. In fact, this is the most time consuming question of today's session. So this is over now. Let's go to the next question. Question number 3. Find the values of x, y, z so as to satisfy these equations. Best method to solve these kind of problems is go by substitution from choices. But simple technique I'll tell you here. Look at these 3 equations. Which of these 3 equations will be easy to solve when you substitute the value in the equation? Obviously the last one, because you can write the last equation as 2 into x minus y plus 5z is equal to 24. 2 into x minus y plus 5z equal to 24. Okay, so that is your equation. 2 into x minus y plus 5z, 5z equal to 24. Now take the first choice. 5 and minus 8. X is 5. Y is minus 8. 5 minus of minus 8. That is minus 3. Z is 3. 3 into 5, 15. Okay. So let's check 5 minus of minus 8. 1 second. 5 and minus 8. Okay. 5 minus of minus 8 will give you plus 8. So 5 plus 8 is 13. 13 into 2, 26 plus 5z 15 not equal to 24. Not equal to 24. This is not your answer. Second option. Minus 5 minus 3. X is minus 5. Y is minus 3. Minus of minus 3. So minus 5 plus 3. That is equal to minus 2. Z is 8. 5 into 8, 40. Minus a very small value is not 24. So the second equation is also not equal to 24. This is not the option. Take the third equation. Minus 5 and 3. Okay. X is minus 5. Minus 5 and 3. Y is 3. Minus 5 minus 3. Minus 8. Minus 8 into 2. Minus 16. And what is the value of Z? 8. 8 into 5, 40. Minus 16 plus 40. Yes, this is equal to 24. So this is your answer. Clear? Direct substitution from choices for these kind of questions. But before doing the substitutions, check out that from the given equation, which equation will be little easier to substitute and cross check. Next, question number 4. R pays rupees 100 to P with 5 rupee, 2 rupee, 1 rupee coin. 5 rupee coin I will take it as A, 2 rupee coin I will take it as B, 1 rupee coin I will take it as C. The total number of coins used are 40. So A plus B plus C, A plus B plus C is 40. What is the maximum number of coins of denomination? You want to find the value of 5, that is we need the value of A. Total amount is 100, value is 100. Now how will you get the value from this? 5 rupee coins are A, so the value will be 5A. If you have 10 5 rupee coins, what is the value? 5 into 10, 50. So value will be 5A, 2B and 1C. Multiply the denomination by the number, that gives you the total value. So here is 5A plus 2 rupee coin, 2B plus 1 rupee coin C, this value is 100. Now you want to know what is the value of A. Let's see how we can get it from equations, then let us try from the options. When you subtract these two equations, C is gone. 5A minus A gives you 4A plus 2B minus B gives you B. C minus C is gone. 100 minus 40, 60. So what is the value of A from this? A will be 60 by 4 minus B by 4. Okay. So A is here, B is gone that side, divided by 4. All that I will not write it. We will do it in the mind. 60 by 4 is 15 and minus something, whatever you get here. 15 minus whatever value you get here is always less than 15. So what is the option which is less than 15? Choice 3. You don't have to actually find the value. From here itself you can conclude that this value of A is less than 15. And that only answer that is there is less than 15 is 13. Now you may get a doubt that if all the answers are less than 15, if the options are 11, 12, 13, 14, then what is to be done? Then this kind of problem solving will take lot of time, and generally it is recommended that if it is taking more than 2 minutes or 3 minutes, you can skip these kind of questions and work out the more easier ones. But in this case, we know that we can do it very easily. Okay. So let's see if this can be worked out from choices. Let us try. 5 rupee denomination. You assume that there are 17 5 rupee coins. It's an assumption. Okay. So 17 into 5 is 85. So out of 40 coins, 17 are over. You are left over with 23. Even if you assume that all 23 are 1 rupee coins, just for assumption, even if we assume that all 23 are 1 rupee coins, so 23 into 1 will give you 23, and this is greater than 100. But our value is 100. So 17 is not the answer. Like that, you can try for 16. 16 into 5 is 80. Assuming that all the remaining 24 coins, 16 minus 40 में से 16 निकालो, 24 are 1 rupee coins, you will get 80 plus 24, which is 104, again greater than 100. So this also is not the option. So you try out from options, one method. Second method, write equation and without getting the actual values in A or B, come to a conclusion that it is less than a particular number or more than a particular number, and then check from choices. The last option is to keep solving the equations, and that is generally not recommended. In these kind of questions, you can have multiple cases, multiple values also. Now here, let us say you may get different sets of values for A also. Let us say A is some value, B is some value, C is some value. Let us take 2, 5, 6. Then there could be another possibility that A is 4, B is 3 and C is 6. So there may be different cases depending on the question that the examiner is asking. So in such cases, they will ask you what is the minimum denomination of 5 rupee coin, what is the maximum number, what is the minimum number of denomination. In such cases, you will not get an exact value, but you will get the range. Now those kind of questions are more complicated. Let's go to next question, question number 5. Given a linear equation in two variables, 5x plus 7y minus 8 equal to 0, which of the following linear equation along with given equation forms a system having no solution? No solution, what is the condition? No solution means the lines will be parallel. This 5x plus 7y minus 8 equal to 0, if you give the values of x and y and plot it on a graph paper, this will come out to be a straight line. So when the two linear equations in two variables or one variable do not have a solution, the lines will be parallel. And what is the condition in such a case? The condition is A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, and that should not be equal to C1 by C2. So let us try it out, these conditions for various options that are given. Take the first option, coefficient of x 5, coefficient of x 7, 5 by 7, here 7, here 5, 7 by 5, 5 by 7 not equal to 7 by 5. So you should get equal actually. So this is not the answer. Next, 5 by 10 is half, 7 by 14 is again half, half. Second choice I am doing now is half. Last one, minus 8 by minus 16, constant ratio is again half. But what is our condition? What is our condition? That it should not be equal to C1 by C2. Here I am getting equal. So this is also not correct. Third option, 5 by 5 is 1. 7 by 7 is 1 and minus 8 by minus 16 is minus half, and this is not equal. So our condition here is satisfied for option number 3. Clear? Let's go to the next question. Question number 6. Again, this is a problem on equations. Which of the following is the sum of the values of A and B if the given equations have infinite solution? Infinite solution, what is the condition? I will give you the condition again. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. This is the condition for infinite solution. Infinite solution would mean the lines will be coincident. The lines will be coincident. One line on the same line, that is, will have infinite solution. So let us try A1 by A2 now. 2 by 8. A1 is 2, A2 is 8. 2 divided by 8 is equal to B1 by B2. B1 is 1, B2 is B. 1 by B is equal to C1 by C2. Constant, both are on the right side, so no need to worry about the sign. 12, A, take as it is, not an issue. So A by 12, this is equal to A divided by 12. 2 by 8 is equal to 1 by B. 1 by 4 is equal to 1 by B. What is B from this? B is 4. That is what I was saying. Don't write too many equations, do it orally. Now B4, when you substitute here, you get 1 by 4 equal to A by 12. 4 1s, 4 3s, cross multiply, A equal to 3. B is 4, A is 3. What is he asking? Sum of the values of A and B, 7. Over. Next question. Question number 7. Again a problem on equations with solution, no solution, unique solution. Let us see. All these 3 problems are of the same type, where we directly use the condition and arrive at the answer. If the equations this and this are parallel, then find the value of k square plus 6. Parallel. Parallel means no solution. Condition for no solution, A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, not equal to C1 by C2. So let's take A1, 4 divided by A2, k minus 2, B1, k minus 2, B2, 9, not equal to C1 by C2. That let us not bother right now. Now when you cross multiply this, k minus 2 whole square is 36. This will give you k minus 2 whole square is 36. Alright. So from this you will get the value of k as k minus 2 is whole square is 36. K minus 2 will be plus 6 or minus 6. So let's write down that also for clarity so that you understand. K minus 2 will be plus or minus 6. So what are the values of k from this? K will be plus 6 plus 2, that is 8, and another value will be minus 6 plus 2, that is minus 4. But what is the condition given? That k is greater than 0. So you are not supposed to consider 4, we consider only 8. When k is 8, what is the value of k square plus 6? K is 8, 8 square 64, 64 plus 6, 72. Next question. Question number 8. Each of Ravi and Kavita had some marbles. Kavita had 12 more marbles than Ravi. Now take Ravi marbles, the number of marbles with Ravi is R. Kavita had 12 more marbles with Ravi. So Kavita will have 12 more marbles, that is R plus 12. if each of them had one more marble, if each of them had one more marble means Ravi will have R plus 1 and Kavita will have one more, that is R plus 12 plus 1, that is R plus 13. Then what is happening is 3 times the number of marbles Kavita would then have would have been equal to 4 times the number of marbles Ravi would have. So there are two conditions here. One is that these are the initial number of marbles. These are increased by 1. So when you increase by 1, Ravi is R plus 1 and Kavita is R plus 13. In this new situation, what is happening? 3 times of Kavita in the new situation is equal to 4 times Ravi in the new situation. So 3 times of Kavita in the new situation, that is 3 into R plus 13 is equal to 4 times the latest number that Ravi has. So when you simplify this, what do you get? 4R, 3R. That is 4R minus 3R is R. 13 3s 39 and this is 4. 39 minus 4 is 35. So you get R value from this as 35. What is the question? How many marbles did Kavita actually have? So Kavita had how many actually in the beginning? Kavita had actually R plus 12. Now we got the value of R as 35. So Kavita will be 35 plus 12, that is 47. Clear? Next question. Question number 9. The sum of ages of children, ages of 6 children born at an interval of 2 years is 90 years. There are 6 children and if you add all their ages, it is 90. But most important point given here is they are born at a gap of 2 years. What is the age of the eldest son? Let's try out from choices straight away. Let's assume that the eldest son is 20. It's only an assumption. Okay. The eldest son is 20. The next child age will be 18. That means who was born before the eldest one is 18. And here 16, here 14, here 12. Okay. So if you assume that eldest one is 20, so you start here in the descending order, the youngest one will be 12. So 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Now add and see if the sum is coming out to be 90. 16, 14 is 30. 18, 12 is 30. One more you have to take, 6 children, my mistake, sorry, 6 children, so one more. So 30, 30, 60, 70, 80, 90, this is your answer. There is one more way of doing it. Now you know that the children are born at a gap of 2 years. That means this is a arithmetic progression with a difference of 2. If the youngest one you take it as A, you assume that the age of youngest one is A, youngest one. What will be the age of the next child? A plus 2, next child A plus 4, after that A plus 6, after that A plus 8, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one more child A plus 10. So if you assume that the youngest is A, the eldest will be A plus 10. Now you know the first term and the last term of this arithmetic progression where the difference is 2. The sum can be written as n by 2 into first one plus last one, which is equal to given as 90. So what is n value here? How many children are there? 6. Number of children 6. What is the age of the youngest? A. What is the age of the last one? The oldest? A plus 10. This is equal to 90. Now when you simplify this, 2, 6 by 2, 3, 90 and 3 is 30. 2A plus 10 is 30, 2A is 20. From this, you will get the value of A as 10. So, youngest is 10, the eldest will be 10 plus 10, that is 20. So, either from the options, or you know that this is an arithmetic progression. If you know the first term and the last term, the sum is given as 90, you can use this formula n by 2 into first term plus last term equal to 90. Okay, I hope this is clear. Next question. Yeah, this is the last question of this video. In a garden, there are 6 daisy plants in the first year. So it starts with 6. Each year, a gardener adds 3 new daisy plants. So 6, there is an increment of 3 every year. Okay, 6, there is an increment of 3 every year. 26 jasmine plants in the first year and loses 2 each year. So 26 jasmine in the beginning, loses 2 each year, there is a difference of 2. When will be the number of plants of jasmine plants and daisy plants? They will be equal after the first year. Very simple question. You can just try it out from, there is no need for you to go to the choices also. Here itself, in less than half a minute, you can get the answer. 6 increase by 3 every year. What does it happen? Start with 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 and so on. Okay. 26 reduction by 2. So 26 reduction by 2. Start with 26, 24, 22, 20, 18. Stop here. Stop here. This number has become equal now. After how many years it has become equal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after 5 years, the number become equal. But read the question. After the first year. Not after how many years? After the first year. So if you remove the first year, after the first year, these number become equal after 4 years. So your option is 4 years. Okay, right. So this is about actual questions which have appeared in CGL 24 exam from topics of ages, coins, equations in 2 variables, equation in 3 variables, equation having no solutions, all put together. We have discussed some 10 important questions from this topic. Hope you found this video very useful. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch the video till the end. You will get notifications of all the videos that we upload regularly once you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.